Agricultural Training Institute, Regional Training Center 12, we offer to citizens, farmers, fisherfolks, and extension workers the quality assistance they deserve. From agricultural extension services to trainings for every walks of life, we raise the bar in innovation and environmental stewardship, committed to giving you excellent extension services beyond boundaries. Agricultural Training Institute, Regional Training Center 12, we offer to citizens, farmers, fisherfolks, and extension workers the quality assistance they deserve. From agricultural extension services to trainings for every walks of life, we raise the bar in innovation and environmental stewardship, committed to giving you excellent extension services beyond boundaries. In the Agricultural Training Institute, Regional Training Center 12, we offer to citizens, farmers, fisherfolks, and extension workers the quality assistance they deserve. From agricultural extension services to trainings for every walks of life, we raise the bar in innovation and environmental stewardship, committed to giving you excellent extension services beyond boundaries.
Chistos.
Good morning, welcome everyone to this episode of Kapihan Sa Pia, brought to you by City General Santos. Before anything else, let me just first acknowledge our media partners joining us here at the SM City Food Court, and also our viewers watching our live stream via the Philippine Information Agency regional and provincial Facebook pages. So in today's episode, we will feature the ATI 12 or the Agricultural Training Institute, Region 12, its programs and services. Alright, so without much ado, ladies and gentlemen, let me now introduce to you our resource persons for today's episode of Kapihan Sa Pia. We have ATI's information officers. First, we have Miss Hannadi G, Pompong, Information Officer 3. Yes, bumati na muna po kayo sa ating mga media partners at sa mga nanonood sa ating ngayon via our live stream.
Yes, hello. Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Good morning from the Agricultural Training Institute Region 12. So, we are located in San Felipe, Tantangan, South Cotabato, headed by our Center Director, Abdul Aydayan. So, we thank you, ma'am, for this opportunity given to ATI para maipaabot po sa ating mga media partners ang aming programs and services.
Alright, well, thank you so much, ma'am. And of course, we also have another information officer, Mr. Chandler Auman.
Alright, good morning po sa ating lahat. Again, I'm JL Auman. Miss Candy can call me JL for short.
Sa Auman.
So, alright, I am the Information Officer 2 of ATI Region 12. And we are very happy to be joining you with this Kapihan Sa Pia, and we are looking forward for more partnerships.
And we would like to know, of course, about the ATI or the Agricultural Training Institute. I'm sure most of us here don't really know or not really familiar. Maybe they have heard about ATI, but not really familiar about the programs and services of ATI 12. So please tell us more about ATI 12. Sige, sino mauna sa inyo? Any one of you? Yeah.
Okay, so Agricultural Training Institute or ATI is one of the attached bureaus of the Department of Agriculture. In the Philippines, we are 17 training centers and one central office in Quezon City in NCR. So we were created, ma'am, 1987 by virtue of EO number 116, series of 1987, and our mandate is to train the agricultural extension workers in the Philippines, including other AF or agricultural and fishery stakeholders. So in 1997, our function was intensified through the AFMA or the Agricultural and Fisheries Modernization Act of 1997. So we have four major functions. First is trainings or capacity building. Technology demonstration, so agriculture and fishery technology demonstration, and fourth is the IEC or the information and education and communication support to our AFE stakeholders. So as of the moment, our region, ATI Region 12, is covering the whole of Region 12 and the two provinces, or three provinces of BARM, which is Maguindanao del Sur and del Norte, and Lanao del Sur. But for our special project, the CFIDP or the Coconut Farmers and Industry Development Fund, we are covering the entire BARM, including Basilan, Sulu, and Tawi-Tawi.
Okay, thank you. Do you have anything to add?
Thank you so much. I think na-elaborate ni Ma'am Hannah about our office. So, basically, we're under the Department of Agriculture. No? Isa kami sa mga bureaus under the DA family. And aside from that, we really capacitate our farmers and our fisher folks, and as well as our agricultural extension workers. The catalyst of change and the knowledge bank of the Department of Agriculture.
Wow, okay. Alright, so you mentioned about agricultural extension workers. When you say that, who do you refer that to?
Alright, so when we say agricultural extension workers po, or mas madaling sabihin, AEWs. So they are those personnel who are working in the agricultural offices of our local government units. So most likely from the from the provincial, city, and municipal agriculture offices. So those personnel under those offices, sila po yung mga agricultural extension workers natin. And those are our main clients aside from our farmers and our fisher folks.
Okay, so they are organic to the local government units.
Yes.
Okay, alright. So, I browsed through yung sa vision ninyo, and the vision is, ano nga yun? Parang something to say about
Food availability.
yes, food availability and affordability. Alright. So we know that we have the 8-point socio-economic agenda of PBBN, right? And the topmost is food security. Alright. So how does ATI 12 help achieve in as far as security of food of the Filipino people, para hindi tayo magkulang. So how would you do that? What is the ano yung mga ginagawa ninyo to be able to achieve that goal?
So part of our mandate, ma'am, is to inform our farmers and our AEWs of the results of scientific-based researches. So we conduct trainings based on that results of scientific researches. And most of these trainings are into food production and processing. So for example, we conduct trainings on rice production. So how they manage pests, how they manage diseases of the palay.
Alright, so any more?
For our vision para malaman ng ating lahat is the food availability and affordability for every Filipino family through excellent extension services in agriculture and fisheries. So the question is, how could we attain that, or how can we help to attain achieve our vision of having a food secure Philippines? Kasi yung goal talaga ni President Pompong Marcos is food security. And food availability for every Filipino. So as our mandate, as the capacity and the training arm of the Department of Agriculture, we have various programs and services which varies across different commodities and banner programs. For example, we have our programs on livestock. We have programs on rice, on corn, on organic vegetable, on high-value crops, and even the national urban and peri-urban agriculture. So, napakaraming mga programa po namin, and those programs, we have different activities and projects. Like for instance, for our livestock program, we are establishing multiplier farms. So, last year we have established 5 multiplier farms across the region to help augment the supply of pork in lieu of our problem on the African swine fever. And aside from that, for example, we also have programs of learning sites for agriculture. Those are model farms na sinicertify natin ng Agricultural Training Institute to become learning areas ng ating mga farmers. So with that, farmers can learn also from them. And aside from that, napakarami pa naming programa na I think later on, pwede natin isa-isahin.
Yes, of course. Last question from me, Isabel. Kasama dun sa vision is affordability, right? Okay. So with the current situation that we're experiencing, that there's really a spike in the prices of basic commodities. So how will you reconcile that vision, that affordability in your vision, no, to the current situation that we have, no, so that ma-maintain natin, no, or ma-achieve din yung vision yun na talaga affordability, no, yung mga basic commodities natin na talagang ma-afford ng ating mga mamamayang Pilipino. So, paano natin ma-reconcile sa vision natin? Kasi, yan ang problema natin ngayon eh. Sige, go.
Okay, so let's go back, ma'am, to the law of supply and demand. So when we train our farmers to produce more, so maybe the prices will be really affordable for our farmers and for the Filipino nation as well.
Pero kasi yung vision natin, it should be reduced, no, into talagang parang tangible, no?
Yeah.
Tangible na pwede talagang ma-feel ng mga kababayan natin. At talagang yung sinasabi natin is talagang yun.
Yes.
No, right?
Pisca, actually, talagang mataas ang inflation rate natin this year. And we cannot deny the fact.
Yes.
No?
I cannot blame it also to ATI and
Yeah.
government agencies.
Yes, and I think the government is still doing its best. No?
Exactly.
And we are here as well, no, to help support and also to provide services. No? So, since our mandate talaga naman sa Agricultural Training Institute is to train and
Yes.
capacitate our farmers and even those agriculture enthusiasts.
Yeah.
That's why on the height of the pandemic, we have conducted various online trainings on urban agriculture. And even this time, we have now a program on the National Urban and Peri-Urban Agriculture or NUPAC. So in that program, we are briefing our farmers and household members on how to establish urban gardens, no, backyard gardens. So I think it can help, no, establishing urban gardens, no, from their produce na hindi na sila bibili sa market, and they can produce safe and healthy food for themselves.
Yes.
We are not saying that this can actually solve our problem, no? Kasi talagang napakalaki yung problema natin, and we need a hands of the government offices, kasi hindi kaya ng isang agency lang na isolve yung mga ganong problema natin. And I think sa mga small solutions na ganun, dahan-dahan, ma-achieve din natin, and of course, we can really provide solutions on that.
Yes, in relation to that, PBBM has just launched the Hapag-Kainan.
Yes.
Tama ba yun?
Yes.
Kay PBBM.
Yes, and ATI is one of the key
Yes.
partners on that.
Yes, and that is one thing, one of the strategies of the government to really help the Filipino people.
Yeah.
At least, sustain food in the table, right?
Yes.
Yes. All right, so let's now entertain questions from our media partners. All right, so one question and a follow-up, please, no? Yes. Sino? Sige, si Kuya Philippe Carr.
Lagi itong nauna kayo.
Maraming salamat, Kati. Magandang umaga sa ating mga bisita. Pero nakikita ko pa ng mga motion kayo. Kaya, salamat.
Waalaikumsalam.
Unang-una sa lahat, kagabihan, na monitor natin. Parang dito talaga si Pangulong BBM na maging #1 exporter ang Pilipinas. Now, I know, ang gusto niya sabihin ay mga foreign products. Now, dito sa inyong programa ngayon, nga sinabi nila kanina lang, na ito ay talagang parang pinaghandaan talaga. Now, dito sa kautusan ito, dahil palagay ko, parang seryoso siya dito. Dahil, in fact, handa ang Marcos clan gamitin ang kanilang account just so that the Philippines will be the #1 exporter. Ito, alam naman natin, mga ilang dagdag ng pondo, so it will still be subject for approval by Congress and Senate. Pero gagamitin niya ang kanilang sariling pera just so that this program will be pushed through. Dito, ang tanong ko sa inyo, handa ba kayo? dito sa utos na ito ni Pangulong BBM na gawing #1 exporter ang Pilipinas?
Yes, yes ma'am. Go ahead.
Okay, sir, thank you so much for that question. So, we in ATI, kanina pa po natin inulit-ulit that we are mandated to train our, not only our extension workers, but also our farmers. So, ATI could help on this by training our farmers produce quality products, produce quality rice, quality fruits and vegetables that can be marketed to the other nations or the international market.
Or guidelines from the Department of Agriculture, it will really depend on our part kung ano yung magiging role namin doon. But on the mandates and on the task of the Agricultural Training Institute to train and capacitate farmers, doon po kami. No? Doon po kami papasok.
Alright, paano ako ito?
Sige, go ahead, go ahead.
Alam nyo, kahapon din, no? Just yesterday, na-monitor ko sa Facebook page ko about this Kadiwa for All ni Pangulong BBM. Meaning, magtatayo ng mga kadiwa all over the country. Now, eto, kung ating titignan yung kanyang unang order that the Philippines would be the #1 exporter ng farm products, idadagdag pa ito, Kadiwa for All, nationwide. Ano kaya ang inyong nakikita? May magiging problema ba kayo dito? Ano yung nakikita ninyong magiging sakabal dito sa nasabing mga programa?
Yes.
Alright. Sige, for the information of everyone, I think we are all aware that Kadiwa is a marketplace for for the people. No? Kadiwa means katuwang sa diwa at gawa. No? So this is a market for all the people, for households and consumers, no? Where farmers can bring in their produce and direct or link them to the consumers directly.
Yes, at a cheap price.
At a cheaper price. So for our part, sir, actually in the Agricultural Training Institute, we have piloted the very first ATI Kadiwa-based na center in Agricultural Training Institute Region 12. We have put up a pop-up store doon po sa amin sa ATI Region 12 along the highway po ng San Felipe, Tantangan, South Cotabato. You can see our store na Kadiwa store, and that is the very first Kadiwa ng ATI in all over the Philippines. And our National Director, Engineer Remelin R. Cotter, has mandated or encouraged our regional training centers as well to put up Kadiwa stores. So we are partnered with our learning sites for agriculture. Sila yung supplier natin ng mga fresh and value-added products.
Yes, and you train them, right?
Yes, and we train them, and they are really our partners kasi sinacertify natin sila as model farms or learning sites. Now, going back to the question ni Sir, na anong magiging problema?
Yes.
No?
Posibleng
magiging problema.
Yes.
No? For our case sa ATI, no, siguro kung kulang sa promotion or information dissemination that existing Kadiwa Center is there, kung talagang hindi siya ipapatronize ng mga tao. But siguro seeing the advantages of these Kadiwa centers, that people could really have a direct access to cheaper and cheaper products, especially those fresh produces.
Exactly. And I think DA is doing good, no?
Yes.
In promoting this Kadiwa, no? Kasi
Kadiwa on wheels.
yung kasagsagan ng
Pandemic,
talagang uso-uso yung Kadiwa on
Yes.
ano,
Yeah.
on wheels.
Kadiwa on Wheels. And even ATI is one of the partners during Kadiwa on Wheels, kung saan pumupunta ang DA and other agencies. Talaga kasama-sama kami. Dinadala namin yung produkto ng ating mga farmers. Kasi tinutulungan natin sila during the height of the pandemic na ma-market yung produce nila, maka-income sila. Kumbaga, it's a win-win situation for both of the consumer and the farmer themselves.
Okay. Alright, so let us proceed now to the next question from Rumiel. Yes, go ahead, Rumiel.
Good morning, magandang umaga po sa taga-DA.
ATI.
ATI.
Okay, so, nabasa ko rin itong RCEP brochure.
Yeah.
At maganda ito, at least magka-create ng parang education awareness sa mga farmers. Kasi, sir, ako, tubong palayan talaga ako, sa gitna ng palayan talaga. Literal. So, yun ang common problem noon. Yung mga parents namin, sabihin talaga kami, mag-aaral talaga kayo. Para pagdating ng panahon, hindi kayo maging partner. Kasi ang pait talaga ng situation ng mga partners. Ito yung solusyon, itong programa ninyo ngayon, itong may mga farm school na kayo. Okay.
So, wala pa man siya
So, pero, ang tinatingnan ko dito is, meron ba tayo mga data as to the farmers within the Region 12, yung mga pamilya nila, yung pagsunod yung parang yung farming nila, yung sa buhay, no? Kasi, okay na dito yung IEC tayo, nag-educate tayo sa mga talaga, improve tayo about sa farming, pero ang talagang totoo sitwasyon doon sa baba, interesado ko ba yung next generation na yung farmer? Kasi ang target, ang goal namin is yung improve or yung sustainable, yung right sufficient tayo sa Pilipinas, yun ang goal. Ang problema, yung iba mga farmlands kinonvert into other use, no? Imbis pala yan, ngayon, naging subdivision na. So, kayo sir, may data ba tayo dyan as to farmers and farmlands?
Alright, it's a very good question. Thank you so much, sir, for bringing that up. In terms of the numbers, we don't exactly know the numbers, but we have already a system. Now, we have this RSBSA, or the Registry System for Basic Sectors in Agriculture. Yan po yung sistema natin na we can locate kung ilan na yung number of farmers natin in a certain city or municipality or family members na involved sa agriculture. That's for general agriculture. But meron din tayong isang system na sinusunod for in lieu of the passage of CFIDP or the Coconut Farmers Industry Development Fund. Meron po tayong the National Coconut Farmers Registry System or the NCFRS. Yun naman yung mga coconut farmers naman natin. Before they could avail of services for kung saan man yan, sa Department of Agriculture and its attached bureaus and agencies, they need to be listed themselves on the registry system. That's for RSBSA and the NCFRS. So for the RSBSA, that's the Department of Agriculture Regional Field Office in partnership with our local government units. And for our NCFRS naman, is yung Philippine Coconut Authority naman, yung nakatask on that. Now, going back, how could we encourage our youth to go into agriculture? In ATI, we have different programs and scholarships. No? So I think Ma'am Hannah could elaborate on that. Our scholarship on educational assistance for the youth or EC Agri Scholarship and our youth for organic agriculture scholarship and as well as internship programs in Japan and in Taiwan.
Okay, so I feel you, sir, know it is somehow hard to convince our youth to venture into agriculture or to choose agriculture courses. That is why in ATI last year, we have 20 scholars under our EC Agri Scholarship Program. We choose students who are incoming first year college and encourage them to enroll any agriculture course. and we fund their 4-year to 5-year course. These students should be son or daughter of a farmer listed in the RSBSA mentioned by JL a while ago. And yeah, we encourage them to enroll agriculture-related courses for them to be able to appreciate agriculture, and para po may mga future farmers pa tayo and future farmer scientists. We also have, last week, we also launched the Organic Agriculture Scholarships, wherein we bring out-of-school youth, students or youth, out-of-school youth, to several farms in Region 12, wherein they will learn agriculture or organic agriculture production. So we have chosen 4 or 5 farms in Region 12, wherein we will bring these 11 or 12 OA scholars, so for them to really appreciate agriculture.
And
And yeah, we also have the national program on internship in Taiwan and Japan, wherein we help students or out-of-school youth apply for the program, and we assist them and be able to send them to Japan and Taiwan for internship in agriculture and other related courses or programs.
Yes, that's very interesting, no? Kasi in this day and age where everyone is, parang gusto lahat
IT,
gusto
yes.
lahat yung mga talaga maka-abroad ng mga courses, no? And parang they don't want anymore to venture into agriculture and mga courses. So that's very challenging for us. Ano na lang ang mangyari sa ating
Yes.
security dito pag wala ng future farmers, diba? And the youth should be our future farmers.
Yes. Hindi ko lang ito yung about sa conversion. Alam ko, hindi nila masagot ito yung page nila. Dito lang ako sa isang content. Interesting para sa kanila. Itong mga estudyante, itong mga ngayon, yung mga schools, doon pa, yung may USL doon sa Kabakan.
Yes po.
Pero parang hindi ka interest. So, kailangan natin yung klaro ng profile talaga ba sa mga farmers kung sino yung inclined into farming or inclined into degree yung mga courses. So, pero sa ngayon, ma'am, ang sustainability nitong program, I understand, this is part of the rice certification law, then pinagduhan. At may, may period of duration ito. After the rice certification law, ano mangyayari dito mga program? Masustain ba ito? May other funding ba na i-sustain itong program na ito?
So the scholarship programs are a regular program of ATI. RCEF is just one of our programs. So for RCEF, tama ka po sir, it is a 5-year program and a 6-year, and we're on 5th year na ngayon. So for RCEF, our programs are trainings and also certification of learning sites for agriculture. So yung mga scholarship programs po ay regular na programa po ng Agricultural Training Institute. Hindi po siya under dun sa pondo ng rice certification law.
Alright, thank you. Yes, JL,
para na lang we have a clear information about the RCEP or the Rice Competitiveness Enhancement Fund. So this is the fund that comes from the rice tarification law or taripa na ini-impose natin sa ibang bansa. Yun yung ginagamit natin na pondo to fund our programs and services.
Yeah.
So under this budget, kasi 10 billion ito annually, no? So napakaraming programa under this which composed of seed program, mechanization program, extension program, and credit program. So, under doon po kami papasok sa extension program, and those are our trainings and certification of learning sites for agriculture.
Okay. Who's implementing the RCEP? Is it DA?
Actually, yung RCEP is implemented by multiple agencies. Okay, but the DA is tasked as the lead agency. So, for example, for the seed program, seed development and propagation, ang PhilRice or the Philippine Rice Research Institute. Now, for the mechanization program naman is for ang lead naman na agency niya is ang Philippine Center for Post-Harvest Development and Mechanization or the PhilMec. And then for the credit program naman, so that's 1 billion, 500 million goes to Land Bank and 500 million goes for the Development Bank of the Philippines, which farmers could avail of credit assistance or loans. And then for the extension program naman kami, ATI is the lead agencies along with PhilRice, Filmec,
TESDA.
and TESDA.
Alright, okay. So yung mga multi-players
Yeah.
of the asset funds. Okay, sige. Alright, sige, let's proceed now to the next question from, yes, Dan, go ahead.
During pandemic, maraming mga farmers convert their area related to farm tourism. So sa mga nakikinig na mga farmers that converted to farm tourism, ano yung mga requirements of a learning site?
Alright.
And what are the benefits of being a learning site? Kasi nag-level up na rin yung mga farmers. So ano yung mga benefits and how to apply
How
for
to
a
apply
learning
ikaw
site.
sa
And
mga
the second is, you have the mandate for knowledge capacity. Where can we find the data bank, and what are the knowledge that can be archived on that bank for the farmers to visit that data bank?
Ay, easy material. Unahin na lang natin yung LSA.
Alright. Sige sir, thank you so much for raising that question. The first question is, how could the farmer apply for learning site for agriculture? So let me give you a very short overview of what learning site for agriculture is, or LSA. So LSA is a farm that practices applicable agricultural technologies, employs doable farming strategies, and operates successfully. Thus, they are worthy of emulation. So learning sites basically are model farms. No? So in Region 12, as of the data, we have more than 80 learning sites in the whole of Region 12.
And farm.
And farm. So with that, sir, first, for the application, or si Ma'am Hannah na lang kung paano mag-apply. No? Now, on the benefits of the learning site, sir, there are a lot of opportunities actually being a certified learning sites. First and foremost, you will be a site for training sa ating mga farmers. Second is, we can link you, sir, to various agencies, for example, TESDA as farm school. Kasi before kayo maging farm school, accredited farm school ni TESDA, you first need to be a certified learning site ni ATI. And then aside from that as well, sir, we can link you to DOT to be accredited as farm tourism, and as well as access to a lot of trainings and enhancements ni ATI. Kasi hindi lang establishment yung ginagawa natin, we are also enhancing those existing learning sites. And aside from that, we are, for those accredited, sir, na mga learning site, we are giving 150,000 support ng through proposal based ng ating mga farms through nakabase din sa kanilang development plans. So on top of that, sir, access to various opportunities, linkage and connections with other farmers, with other key players in the industries.
Okay, so parang referral, you can do that. Yeah. Alright, so Miss Hannah.
Yes po, for you to be able to be certified as Learning Site of Agriculture of ATI, sir, una-una po, we need your letter of intent, but the basic facilities that we require are wash area, no? Of course, technology na worthy of emulation, because as what JL said a while ago, learning sites are model farms kung saan other farmers would learn technologies. So we really require, of course, technology on the farm, and comfort room with one for female and one for male. Yun po yung pinaka-basic requirement namin for learning site of agriculture. And upon receiving your letter of intent, a team, TWG team will go to your site and inspect and validate how ready are you to become our learning site for agriculture. And after that, actually may support kami, but hindi ganun po kalaki. because we expect that the farm is already established and i-enhance lang natin for better access for our farmers, for them to access technology in your farm. So, nasa 100 to 150,000 na po yung aming support for that learning site for agriculture.
Yeah, and aside from that, sir, we are sometimes conducting our trainings doon sa learning sites. And they are serving as areas din, halimbawa kung may mga farm tours kami sa mga trainings namin, dinadala natin doon yung ating mga participants so that they can see the technology, they can see how viable it is to become a learning site for agriculture. And that's why we have included as well a copy of the directory of the learning sites in one of your tokens.
29.
Kasi para makita nyo din na, nandito pala, meron pala dito sa Jensen, may learning site pala dito. Meron pala doon sa South Cotabato na pwedeng bisitahan ng farm na pwedeng mag-learn ng technology.
Yes. So hindi para beginning ng mga learning site, you should be established already.
Yeah.
The technology already, ano yun, yung ginagamit naman natin, yung existing technology, no? Practical that being really, used, no? By them.
And sa ngayon po, para sa information ng lahat, we do not certify farms na ang nag-apply po ay government workers and employees or government officials. So, before we certify pero wala monetary support. Pero ngayon, talagang hindi na po namin sinacertify yung ang owners ko ay government officials and government employees. So, dun sa second question ni Sir,
Ano nga yung second
how do we serve as data bank?
knowledge bank.
Okay, so sabi ko po kanina, no, one of our mandate is to link yung mga technologies, product of research to our farmers. So how we do that? We develop mga information and communication materials and through print, meron din po tayong mga video materials na binibigay po natin at din-disseminate sa ating mga farmers. So, through our Technogabay program. So, JL, can you talk about more about Technogabay program?
Ayan, so for our TGP, so marami na tayong nakokonect na mga programa, Miss Kat.
May mga try na yan, may mga ano dito sa lahat ng mga farm na ito.
Yes, now if you are interested, sir, no, just feel free to submit in letter of intent. No, kasi doon kasi kami magbabase.
Equip na sila.
Yeah,
Yes.
equip na sila. Yeah.
Naghahanap kami for coconut.
Yeah, and for announcement na lang din, sir, we are currently looking for learning sites under Coconut LSA or Coco LSA.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, baka meron po kayo mga farms dyan. na coconut
wala
based.
mag-apply.
Kasi our learning site varies po from livestock, integrated or diversified, urban agriculture, flowers, and organic agriculture.
Inland fishing.
Inland fishing. Marami. So, iba-iba yung basahan natin or iba-iba yung categories po natin sa learning sites. Depende kung saan kayo papasok. For instance, kahapon meron siyang group production, meron din siyang group processing. So, iba-iba. Now, once we receive your letter of intent, that's the time that we can schedule a validation, pre-validation po sa area ninyo. So, once we validated your area, that's the time that we provide recommendations kung paano mas magiging maganda yung farms, and then kung kapag nasunod na yung mga recommendations namin, babalikan ulit kung na-comply. And then if na-comply na and ready na sa standards namin sa ATI, we endorse it to central office. And then doon na magsa-certify na, and then we will schedule it for launching. Now, we're going back pa lang for the Technogabay program. No? So we have this Technogabay program or the TGP. So ito namang Technogabay program, marami kaming services under this, which first and foremost yung ating Farmers Information Technology Services or the FITS centers. No? So every local government unit dito, Ms. Kat, sa Region 12, meron tayong FITS centers sa municipal or city agriculture office. Itong FITS center is serving as the knowledge bank din kasi parang meron tayong mini libraries doon na corner sa kanilang mga offices, which we provide them regular support of information communication materials like leaflets, books, booklets, no, flyers, or other informations, both printed and soft copies, no? Para ma-disseminate din nila sa farmer. Kasi kami sa ATI, mahirap na pupunta pa sila sa ATI just to gather information on agriculture and fisheries. So since we have this techno-government program to our feed sectors in the local government units, mas madali o mas accessible yung pagkuha nila ng information. And at the same time, we have also this e-extension program. So since taking na tayo ngayon, Ms. Kat, we have this electronic extension which they could access various resources on agriculture and fisheries. They can visit www.e-extension.gov.ph to access different IEC materials, no? Kung ano man hinahanap nila sa rice, sa corn, sa livestock man yan, nandun, pwede silang maka-access doon ng mga technologies, no? And actually, we have e-learning programs. We have, I think, 60, 70 e-learning courses. Pero ngayon, this year kasi ongoing yung reconstruction namin ng e-learning to provide you better services sa aming e-learning program. But as well, I think they can still also access sa other programs naman sa ating e-extension program.
Okay, alright. Ano ba, no? Kasi parang, I have to sustain yung model farm. Or has there been any incident that any model farm that you have accredited as parang may tawag niya?
Learning side.
Yes, ano siya nati-grade ulit or has rolled back into its original state. Parang ganyan ba? Meron ba ganyan?
Meron.
Actually, meron talaga ang scam kasi there are some farmers sa kumbaga, may bago na naman silang nakakabisihan, nakakalimutan nila yung mga farms. But on the contract kasi ng learning site for agriculture, 5 years yung contract natin as learning site for agriculture. So they should be able to provide services on that 5 years or at least man lang they could operate as learning site for agriculture for that 5 years and they have the discretion to renew after that 5 years.
Yes.
Okay. Any more questions from Evelyn? Please go ahead.
Good morning, sir. Can you give us if there are the new updated guidelines for the learning side of this agriculture and what is your role to the LGUs? Kasi ito
Yes po, as of the moment, ang pinakabago pong guideline for learning site for agriculture is yung government employees, hindi po namin masu-certify as learning site for agriculture. But there are instances na kapag yung anak nila o yung mga kapatid ang talagang nagmamanage ng farm who are not working in the government, they can still apply to be our learning site for agriculture. So, as to our partnership with the LGU for the learning site for agriculture, actually, lahat po ng applicants namin ay endorse ng Office of the Municipal Agriculturist. So, talagang prior to their application ay na-check na po at na-pre-validate na ng ating mga Office of the Municipal Agriculturist yung mga farms na nag-a-apply sa amin to be learning site for agriculture.
Okay, for the year 2023, how much is the allocated, may allocated funds na ba to implement for the Region 12?
Wala, wait lang.
Our total budget for ATI Region 12, ma'am, for our extension services, nasa 88 million po ngayong taon for the trainings and other capacity building programs namin sa ATI. Including mga establishments of learning sites for agriculture. And scholarships po. Medyo malaki din kasi yung pondo na pupunta sa scholarship namin.
So that 88 million includes the scholarship?
Yeah, everything po na under our mandate.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Alright, so let's proceed to the next question from, yes, go ahead.
Dito na po kasi, good morning po.
Yes.
King Barrio na Extreme Energy. Maganda po yung revenue ng ating Presidente Marcos na matulungan yung ating mga masasaka sa kanilang magandang pamumuhay. At nagpupursige. Pero, paano po mabibigyan ng proteksyon ito nating mga magsasaka kung hanggang ngayon, umiilan pa rin itong importation?
Okay. How would you protect our farmers daw amid the importation massive importation?
Okay, the Rice Competitiveness Enhancement Fund, sir, is mainly for our farmers to be able to compete to our world market para makakompete sila doon sa presyo ng bigas sa labas ng ating bansa. So that is why meron po tayong Rice Competitiveness Enhancement Fund. So we train our farmers to produce quality products, lalo-lalo na po sa ating rice production. So kami po sa ATI, katulad ng nabanggit ni JL kanina, we in ATI is under the extension component of the RCEF, wherein we train farmers and extension workers to produce quality rice, inbred rice actually, para po makakompete yung ating mga farmers sa ating international market.
Itong binabanggit nyo na asset mo?
Sa rice.
Rice competitiveness fund. Hindi kaya apektado ito sa importation?
Actually, apektado naman talaga.
Hindi kaya ito apektado sa pag-import? Kasi ano ngayon, may in-import na bigas eh.
Ayan. So, actually, sir, let's establish the truth that the Philippines cannot really provide enough rice for all the Filipinos. Kasi po, there are a lot of factors po kasi na kung bakit hindi tayo nagiging sufficient. First is, dinadaanan po tayo ng bagyo. So, there are a lot of areas po natin, especially sa Visayas region, na dinadaanan ng bagyo. So, naaapektuhan yung mga commodities natin. Second one, sir, the conversion of those rural areas into urban areas or di kaya mga commercial areas, which is talagang
Nare-reduce yung production.
that only means na yung mga rice areas natin na-convert into commercial lands.
Yes.
And then, yun yung mga factors natin. That is why the Philippines cannot still provide enough or sufficient rice supply for our country. No? So, gustuhin man natin sa hindi, kailangan po natin mag-import ng bigas. It's because we need to feed the Filipinos, and Filipinos are really rice eaters, no? Talagang ang staple food po natin is kanin. Hindi katulad sa ibang bansa na we can go on meat lang, we can go on other carbs na mga crops, no? So tayo talaga, gusto talaga natin ng kanin. And given our population now, the growing population, the Philippines and even the Filipino farmers, it's very hard to supply the number of population ng ating bansa in terms of rice production. That is why meron po tayong ini-import na bigas, and as well as meron tayong mga buffer for our national calamities na ang NFA naman yung nagsasagawa po ng ganyan.
So hindi talaga maiwasan na magkakaroon ng shortage, kumbaga. And we need to boost rice rice supplies.
Okay, nabanggit yung bigas, no? Ano itong golden rice? Anong kaibahan nito sa mga lokal?
Golden rice, emperor's rice, meron pa bang ganon?
Mahirap siya sabihin.
Mahirap siya explain, no?
Ano yung golden rice?
Anong kaibahan ng golden rice sa mga lokal?
Ano yung local name niya ngayon? Malusog.
Malusog.
Okay, so yung golden rice po, ito po yung pinakabagong pinopromote ng ating Phil Rice. So, tinawag nila siyang malusog, no? Golden rice. Bakit siya tinawag na malusog? Dahil, kumbaga naka-built-in na po yung beta-carotene doon sa ating bigas. So, hindi na po kailangan mag-take ng vitamins yung ating mga chikiting dahil may built-in na po na beta-carotene doon mismo sa bigas po, no? It's golden po, it's golden yellow. Talaga yung kanyang kulay.
Because of the beta-carotene.
Yes, but as of the moment po, we in ATI ay wala pa pong target on the promotion and trainings for golden rice production. Nasa Philippine Rice Research Institute pa din siya.
Mahal ba yan?
Parang
same lang man.
Almost the same lang yung market price naman nun, sir. Actually, siguro, it is very high time din to invite the Philippine Rice Research Institute. And they are very willing as well to host or be a resource persons on this para at least ma-aware yung media natin that golden rice is now existing. No? And as well as to inform the public about the advantages of taking or eating this golden rice. At yung mga farmers then to encourage them as well to plant golden rice.
Produce ng mga rice.
Siguro kung ito lang introduce natin national government, huwag kayo ibang bigas.
Actually, medyo mainit pa siyang usapin sa ngayon dahil it is a product of BT, no? Biotechnology. So, pero certified naman na po siya ng national and international certifying body na it is safe to eat and to consume, especially sa mga bata. So, malusog rice ang tawag ko sa golden rice.
Okay, sige. No, we can do that. We invite the
Phil Rice.
I-connect namin kayo, ma'am.
Lalo na yung sa usaping ng mga biotechnology. Kasi that's very controversial. Yung GMO. Okay.
We'll connect
sa
you on
food,
that.
pag yung may GMO, parang atras yung mga tao.
Yes, oo. Kulang lang ng info dissemination.
Proper information dissemination sa kanila.
Yes. So, that's a setback, I think, no, of those food na
Products
laden with, with mga ganyan, mga GMO.
And I think it's now the time to really inform the public. We will connect you with the bill rights.
Yes, exactly, yes. Okay. Yes, Kiet, go ahead.
Okay, good morning, sir. Sa kuwang program ni Dorina, puro o kanang na-develop na daan ang inyong pag-training sa dahil naman pang-develop na daan ang kanang mga land or farms. How about, sir, kung paano ang land preparation? Nagating ba kamo na? Preparation, soil analysis, kaya kasi kasagalan mag-una po ko papaka na lang pa o tanong kung saan ito atro na
Meron po. Kahit siya na training namin.
kasagat hindi sa ito mga farmer, sir, monocropping. Then pa ano lang siya parang ang learning. Ano ito ang land preparation, soil analysis na ito mga center na, sir, sa soil analysis.
Seed to seed ba ito magpa-train?
It's a very good question, sir. The first is the land preparation. Sir, our training is from seed to seed. So, mula sa binhi, ang output natin is binhi pa rin, no? For example, on rice production, sir, we really train, first is for the seed and variety selection. Next, on the land preparation, how to level the field. Next, on the nutrient management, on the pest management, on harvest management, and on to the post-harvest management, and up to the marketing and the processing. So, the value chain is kinukompleto po namin as much as possible yung mga trainings namin. And now, for the second question naman is para sa soil testing, no? We have our Bureau of Soils, no, and Water Management. And also, the City of General Santos is meron silang soils laboratory na kung saan pwede tayong magdala ng sample ng ating mga lupa for soil testing.
Okay. So yun, pwede na siguro pumunta doon no, dito sa City Hall ba yan?
Sa City Agri,
Sa
ma'am.
City Agriculture Office.
Yes.
Alright, so next question. Yes, go ahead.
I'm Ann from IFM. Sir, in addition po sa question ni Sir Keats, kasagaran sa ako at karon focus na kasama at high level. Pero naapag yung mga farmers, especially sa mga remote areas, na wala sila naabot sa programa sa agrikultura. Isa sa ilang mga mulo na ilang na nababot sa kapersonan, karon taas o init. Kung sa intervention, kung asa silang mag-goal, ilabi na karon na isa sa ilang problemahan ang irrigation. Pagpili sa binhi, isa na. Klase sa pagpreparar silang iyan ng yuta. Ilabi na ang pagpili sa ilang mga abono na ilang ng ito. Na ang nagitawag nato na organic farming, na itubos ba niya po nato? Hantod mo?
Organic agriculture?
Yes, ma'am. So, sa first question, ma'am, asa sila mo doon. So, lahat po ng ating mga local
government units ay mayroong Municipal Agriculture Office. So, doon po lalapit no, yung ating mga farmers for agriculture information or other related information. So, sila po yung mandated no, to train and guide our farmers in the barangays or mga far-flung areas. So, we also conduct trainings, pero dumadaan pa rin po kami sa mga municipal agriculture offices. We also have trainings for farmers, pero talagang dumadaan pa rin po kami sa municipal agri office dahil sila po yung nakakaalam sa needs ng ating mga farmers sa barangay level. And for the organic agriculture, yes, we have programs for organic agriculture farming. Sa aming po opisina, we have several programs. We have for rice, we have for high value program, yes, and we have the organic agriculture program wherein in-introduce po natin ngayon at din-disseminate yung information about the participatory guarantee system. Ito po yung pumalit doon sa ating Organic Agriculture Act.
Okay, any more?
And so, for the PGS or the Participatory Guarantee System, mas napapadali as ang certification natin ng mga organic agriculture products.
Yes.
Hindi na kasi katulad doon na third party yung certification. So kasi kapag third party yung certification, napakatagal. Hindi lang sa napakatagal, napakataas yung standards na sinusunod. Wherein, itong participatory guarantee system, a group of farmers could establish their own sets of standard based sa kanilang practices sa farm.
Mas
Kumbaga mas friendly yung certification natin for organic products through this participatory guarantee system.
Okay, so any more questions from our media partners? Yes.
May pahabol.
Si Mr. Jack.
May pahabol.
May pahabol si Jack.
Yeah, good morning. John Ati from Voice of the Youth. Question na po, we know that hindi naman enough yung media to really reach out everyone, especially those na minimal lang yung visibility in technology. My question goes with the scholarship mentioned earlier. Meron ba kayong information drive to be intentional so that schools who offer agriculture na courses will be informed of your program regarding scholarships?
Yes po sir, as to information dissemination about the scholarship program, unang-una po we have our Facebook page with about 80,000 followers. So I think medyo malakas-lakas na siya sa Region 12 dissemination drive, no? But also we visit schools talaga. And we inform the municipal and city agriculture offices of the opportunity. So for the schools that we partner, mostly po talagang mga public schools and state universities dito po sa Region 12. So hindi po namin masabi na hindi informed yung farmers natin about the scholarship programs dahil every time po na nag-propose kami ay talagang nagdadagsaan yung aming applicants for the scholarship programs. And for this year, malapit na po kaming mag-open ng slots for the college scholarship. So, abang-abang lang po tayo.
Follow-up question naman, and sir. You said earlier that our mga qualified yung anak ng farmers. How about those students who are interested to apply for the scholarship? Do you have any ginagawa check or background check and
Yes po.
Kasi ang
Yun po yung pinaka-basic dapat yung kanilang parents ay enrolled or listed sa RSBSA. For the student naman, as long as nakita namin magaganda yung grades, no? Kasi isa yun sa aming panghahawakan that they can finish the 4-year course. And of course, incoming first years student po talaga, hindi yung nag-stop or second year na sa ngayon. So we only cater incoming first year college students.
Yeah, thank you po.
Okay. So pag hindi alam ng mga farmers, kaya hindi siya qualified. That's the basic.
Mag-list mo na sa
As farmer, hindi accredited, hindi rin pwede.
sa
Yes,
RSPSA.
importante ngayon, no? So for the information ng lahat na lahat ng mga farmers should enlist themselves in the registry system for basic sectors in agriculture.
Because there are many benefits,
Yeah.
no, to think of. Isa na yung scholarship program na ino-offer ng ninyo sa ATI. Alright, so, any more questions before we wrap this up? It's too early to wrap this up because 11:39 pa. Dapat 12. Nasa 12.
May 21 minutes pa, Miss Ka. Baka may magpaka pa ng mga questions sa akin.
Yes,
Isa lang, kinuhin ko lang, success stories lang kaya iwan mo kanina ng 5 years na itong programa na ito. So, yung success stories, ilan ba ang nag-graduate sa mga farmers schools natin?
RSF lang magod ang
Kumusta na yung, for example, yung pag mag-graduate ka, pwede na kang maging certified seed grower, diba? Seed grower. So, pag certified seed grower ka, doon ka farm area, sikat ka.
Yeah.
Kasi, makaproduce ka ng certified seeds, di ba? So ngayon, ilan na sa mga graduates na naging certified seed growers na dito sa Region 12 po?
Wala tayong dala.
Sir, it could be very, nice opportunity sana kung ma-provide namin this time, the data. However, we could, I can get your email later siguro po, or your contact number.
Estimate as to how many?
Every year kasi sir, most likely nagkakanta kami ng 1 to 3 batches ng seed growers training, and per batch nasa 20 to 25 yan na mga farmers, no, na magiging potential seed growers. So we have been training since 2019.
For the
And
RCEP.
for the RCEP alone lang yan kasi meron po tayong National Rice Program na regular natin yung programa. Kasi RCEP is for 6 years already. Ay, for 6 years lang. No? So for the 5 years, sir, we have already conducted various trainings, both on the training of trainers for the mga trainers natin sa Farmers Field School, and as well as those potential seed growers and seed inspectors. So I think all the data we could provide you later. No, we will ask our local person on that kung ilan na yung na-training natin.
For example, dito sa Jensa, ilan po training, agricultural training schools dito na accredited dyan sa program? For example dito sa Jensa,
Yes.
meron ba?
Do you mean your farm school?
Yeah, farm school.
Yeah.
Pero green.
We have already farm schools here in General Santos City. For instance, the Environment Great Village Educational Foundation Incorporated in Katanggawan. We have also the Felicidad Orchard and Garden Organics. And we have Lorania's Happy Chicken. Marami-rami na din sir na mga farm schools dito sa General Santos City na hindi lang sila farm school learning site din ng ATI at accredited din ng farm tourism ni DOT.
Can you at least tell them, no?
Kasi mag-apply na si Sir.
Bakit kailangan nila maging model farm? What are the benefits? What are the perks, no? Being a model farm.
Yeah, actually we have mentioned it earlier, but for the sake of those people who are medyo bago-bago lang, no? Learning site for agriculture, no, is a farm who employs doable technologies, thus they are worthy of emulation, no? So there are model farms natin dito sa Region 12 and Bar. So as of the data, we have more than 80 model farms or learning sites in agriculture. So in terms of the opportunities or advantages kung magiging learning sites ka ATI, first and foremost, no, you will become our partner in providing extension services sa ating mga farmers. You could be a venue for trainings or capacity building activities ng ATI. No, you can be a farm school ni TESDA kasi yun yung pinaka requirement ni TESDA para ka maging farm school. You need to be first accredited ni ATI as learning site.
Yes, but the caveat mo on that, can you reduce that into income generating learning sites?
Yes. Yun talaga yung long-term goal na magiging entrepreneurs yung ating mga farmers. Typical farmers to entrepreneurs. And actually, kung learning site ka na, you can pwede kang makapag-employ ng 50 pesos entrance fees sa mga nag-visit doon. And yung pwede mo ma-increase provided na magdadagdag ka ng snack or welcome drinks and so on and so forth.
Okay. And when you bring those farmers inside those learning areas, learning sites, pwede rin silang yung may-ari magpabayad.
Yes,
It's going in ATI.
Yes, yes. And actually, for example, for instance, doon namin pinakonduct yung mga training. So, yung mga farm owners na din yung nagkikater.
Yes,
So that's additional income stream for the farm. And the food just came from the farm, so napaka-healthy organic food.
That's the good side.
Yeah, that's the good side. And napakarami pang opportunities for enhancements ng ating mga learning sites for agriculture. And yun talaga,
hindi natin nabanggit kanina yung
yeah.
yung pagiging
Economics.
Yeah, economics.
Learning
Economic
sites.
side, no?
Yes, yes.
Being a learning site or model farm. Yun. Sige. Any more? Yes, Susan. Yes.
Pompong na si Ma'am.
Yes,
Magkakaroon lang din mo kayo sa iyo mga di ba? So ako pumunta na ako, ako ang parents, farmers din sila before. Pero they are all old na, so nag-stop na sila pag-farm.
alam mo bata pa.
Oo. What if ako? Gusto na ako mag-ispilaan ng yung mga scholarship ka, o di ba? Kaya gusto ko kung wala makabalo nga. Kaya
Sana alam na lang mo. Ayun na
o hindi na sila mag-ispilat pa. Hindi sila mag-ispilat din
Scholarship
no?
sa TESDA.
Training.
True
Hindi
farmers.
natin kaninay, ang mga anak ng mga farmers sa panahon na, hindi sila gusto nga mag-farmer. Ang uwan, no? Gusto nila engineer, gusto nila doktor, hindi na sila gusto mag-bungkal pa o kanang yuta. What if ako, gusto ko mag-avail sa inyo mga training programs para mag-learn ko ko how to landscape o sa mga program ninyo karon. I can able to makabigyan ko na.
Okay, may age limit ba?
Ako na, may limit ko wala.
Ma'am, our trainings no ay walang age limit. So, bata, matanda, may ngipin, wala. We accommodate.
Kaya di ba, yun na mga panabaho. So, wala namang standby. So, mag-landscape or mag-garden or whatever dito na gusto nila mo, ha? So, kasi na mga pamahagi niya na, example ako.
Gusto ka mag-attend ng training, ma'am?
Walang age limit.
Walang age limit po. Okay, so yung mga trainings kasi namin ay, of course, pag nag-invite kami ng farmers, dumadaan kami sa mga municipal agriculture offices. But, if you really would like to be one of our participants, pwede na ka mag-letter sa among office, ma'am, letter of intent that you would like to be trained on a specific commodity. So, state na rin mo na, I would like to be trained on food reproduction, pig reproduction, hunda na lang tanan para maka-attend ka sa among mga trainings. No, kayo posible, hindi ka na ma-accommodate.
Thank you.
And RTM, from RTM, ma'am, no? Yes, taga-air ni Daraog, mga radio vlogs na mo sa RTM.
Wow, okay.
So, ako lang naman kayo, malay na ito, hindi na sa nagtrabaho kayo, good na, pero gusto pa ka mag-garden, no? Di ba niya na tayo idea, ang sa ako palindo, para ka-income niya ako ta. Ako na ang, bilas ako, ako ito tayo mo gardening ng media, yung gusto mo mag-garden.
Yes.
And kung wala yung time po na to visit our office, you can visit our Facebook page. Pakitaan lang ang playlist, ma'am, na Agri Gabay. Daghan ka alam yung videos diha on gardening, mga flower arrangement, mga tanan nga trainings, mga online trainings na nakandap namin. Just visit our Facebook page, Agricultural Training Institute, and look for the playlist Agri Gabay TV. So, nakakita na namin online.
So, the training mo ng age limit.
Wala.
Na age limit. That's for sure.
Thank you. So, next time, ba sa ang oras?
Alright, sige. Any more? Yes, go ahead. Okay. Present na muna. Yes, from the lady from the Holy Trinity. Yes, the beautiful lady.
So, hello ma'am. Sir, good morning again. So, you mentioned earlier po about national program in Japan and Taiwan, okay? So, about the internship po, what to clarify yung about sa budget nito and yung qualification about po dito. Do you have nakalaan po na dito? Kasi I know lots of agriculture students are excited about dito na program.
Yeah, thank you so much no, for raising that question. So, napakarami na nating napapag-uusapan ng mga programa.
lahat ng programa ni Jay.
Actually, marami pa mga. That's just some of the few programs po namin.
Hindi kaya sa dalawang oras.
Hindi po kaya actually. So, for the training on Japan and Taiwan, that's Young Filipino Farmers Training Program in Japan. So, it's been years already that we are sending off outstanding out-of-school youth no, sa Japan and sa Taiwan. And it's on our 3rd year na sa Taiwan. And for Japan, ilang years na? 10 years? 15 years? More than. Every year, nagpapadala tayo ng mga kabataan sa Japan. No? So for
Ilang months?
for the months of training, 11 months. So, halos buong isang taon na nandun ka sa Japan or Taiwan, na-experience mo yung 4 na season. No? So,
Malamig doon.
Oo. So, programa yan all over the Philippines. So, we are sending off. Actually, ngayon, ang ating program po sa Japan ay ongoing yung pre-departure orientation course in Manila, in Quezon City, para sa ipapadala natin, which they will be flying, I think, on April, no, to Japan. Now, in terms of the finances, yung kasi yung tanong mo, no, in terms of the financial aspect naman, ang aming internship po ay free. Wala po kayong babayaran na kung ano man, no? So, free po lahat ng gastos, no? Since during the validation, up to the pre-departure orientation course, up to papunta ka ng Japan, at pauwi dito, hanggang makauwi ka ng bahay ninyo. So, yun yung programa ng ating gobyerno na to entice and encourage the youth to really go and venture into agriculture. So, wala po kayong iisipin na financial problem kasi nga lahat po yung pinupuntahan po ni Agricultural Training Institute or ni ATI. So, in terms of the requirements, so let me know if gusto niyo pang malaman ang details ng mga requirements, no? Kasi ongoing yung ano namin, searching for qualified applicants for Taiwan ngayon. So, ongoing yun until March 22, ata yung application namin, yung young, ano naman yun, iba naman yun yung pangalan. That's Filipino Young Farmers Internship Program in Taiwan or FPYIPT. So, yan naman po yung sa Taiwan natin, sa Japan is YFF, LTPJ. And I think this year we will be opening another doors of opportunities for Scandinavian countries like Denmark and South Korea for digital agriculture na naman na internship for the youth.
Oh, sino yung may gusto sa Scandinavia? May sa Denmark, sa Norway?
Norway, Denmark, ganyan.
Oh my God. Na-excite ako ba sa mga Scandinavian countries? Sige, Jay, ang na-mention mo yung foreign scholarship ninyo. Ilang mga out-of-school youth ba yan? Ang pinapadala ninyo doon? Isa lang ba? Doon sa Japan, sa Taiwan, at doon sa
Ngayon nasa Japan yan, is tatlo ang nandun.
Yung nasa Japan po ngayon ay 3 sila. But this year,
pero nandun pa yung...
nasa Manila po sila for pre-departure courses.
Meron pang nasa Japan ngayon.
And may currently na nasa Japan pa ngayon. So, pag uwi nung another batch, may papasok na naman pong another batch. I would like to greet lang our center director na nagpapamate. Our center director, Abdul Aydayaan, watching live from Philippine Coconut Authority in Zamboanga City dahil may training kami ngayon on coconut production. So, thank you for our AEWs in Bar po, including Basilan, Sulu, and Tawi-Tawi.
Thank you for sending your mga magagaling na mga staff dito. Okay, so, any more questions? One more.
Isa na lang, sir. Isa na lang yun. Mayroon din ako, ma'am. Katong nabanggit naman ni nabanggit naman sir na free ang pagpapadala nila sa mga intern ano ba yung nato mga estudyante sa ibang bansa. saka sa Taiwan. How about ma'am? Ang pangatak ko,
Sweldo.
pagkawan mo training, no? Sa ato ang learning. Pagkawan mo training, unsa karon ang ato ang inyo free ba ba? Ang free ba tanan ang mga expenses kung ikaw tanong diha o bukal sa imong lupa.
Proposal based po ba?
Parang proposal based.
So during the validation kasi talagang may existing farm na talaga yung mga bata, no? And the good thing about this internship program is hindi lang magtatapos sa internship alone in learning theories and technologies outside the
May
country.
support ako.
But it depends on their proposals. Pagbalik nila dito, kung ano yung mga agricultural production na project yung gagawin ng mga bata. Kasi aside sa production technologies, tinuturuan din namin sila gumawa ng proposal making. No, wherein the Agricultural Training Institute has opened its opportunity din to fund their proposals, no, para makapag-start sila ng kanilang sariling project sa kanilang mga bayan.
Okay, for example, sa mga sloping area, nagpunta ba sa mga contour farming?
Yes, that's slope or sloping agricultural land technology. So, marami sir, actually, hindi lang sila nakapokus sa isang commodity lang ang ating pong mga kabataan. Dito pa lang sa Philippines, we are training them on various commodities. Dairy, swine, high-value crops, and fruit trees, production, and a lot more. So, napakarami at iba-iba. Kasi, pagpunta nila ng Japan, iba-iba din yung may experience nila. Now, though they will be employed in a farm for that 11 months, it doesn't mean din kasi na kung ano yung na-training nila dito, save them sa sa host family nila. Iba-iba din kasi yung mga setup ng mga farms doon. So, much better na dito pala prepared na yung mga bata natin na pupunta sila doon for internship.
Yes. So they're not going there empty-handed.
Yes.
No, but
Yeah.
could be learning skills already. Okay, so
May pahabol pa.
sige, go ahead, Kuya Mix. Last question from Kuya Mix.
Actually, gusto na pag-request na question. May interview akong farmer sa Hannadi province. Agrarian reform beneficiaries reform. Sabi nila, ba't daw na yung production ng tundal ay hindi binigyan ng priority doon na natin
Production na ano na?
tundal.
Latundan. Ano ganyan siya?
Kasi sa Hannadi province,
Saba pala yung malaki.
hanap buhay sa mga farmer sa yung tundan. Yung marketing,
Saging po.
very accessible ang marketing mo. At saka, lahit siya sa lakatan. Lakatan o kayo o kuwan. So, ang question nila is, ano wala ginagaan o priority sa ato?
It's naman wala dagat.
Okay, sige.
Sige sa kaya nang wala nagatag og priority,
Priority.
sir. Okay, so kami pa sa ATI, we also conduct trainings on banana production, no? Pero iba-ibang klaseng banana po yun. We have
Sabag.
sabag, may lakatan, bungolan, no? So, bakit daw hindi nabigyan ng pansin ang latundan? Okay. Siguro sir, sa market opportunities, mas mataas po yung demand ng lakatan na saging compared to the latundan po na saging. Kaya siguro, mas mataas yung production ng lakatan. Nalilito na ako, lakatan, compared to the latundan na mas masarap daw kasi yung lakatan, sabi ni Ma'am Kat. Compared to latundan saging. Kami po sa ATI, sir, hindi din namin talaga priority yung banana production na latundan.
Ito ay isa pang question, ma'am.
Sige, make it real.
Compulsory yun sa farmer na magpa-register sa RSBC.
Yes.
Compulsory yun siya.
Yeah.
Yes, sir, compulsory. Actually, hindi siya compulsory, pero nagiging compulsory siya because you cannot avail of other DA and other agencies, programs and services if you are not listed in the RSBSA. Kaya siya nagiging compulsory.
At saka i-congratulate ka. I-congratulate din ako ang municipal agriculture sa Anabel.
Ay, wow.
Nag-produce sila o kaning mga farmer scientists, mga farmer scientists, ng mga IPs in indigenous people. So, kasi sa mga interview mo lang ako sa mga media, kami media, interview naman na sila. So, ni-knock out na natin farmer beneficiary, na sa IP.
Yes, sir. Sa FSTP, Farmer Scientist Training Program natin, under naman yan siya sa corn. No? So, ang mga FSTP na programs namin for those corn-producing municipalities. And, congratulate ka sa Alabel, sir. Congratulations din sa Alabel kasi isa sa mga batang pupuntang Japan ay taga-Alabel. Wow. Might as well na pwede niyo siyang i-document or ano kasi parang matagal yung leeway na from the last time na nakapagpadala sila. So ngayon na naman, I think mga 10 to 15 years bago sila nakapagpadala ulit kasi yung si Sir Roy Soberano, siya pa yung last na nakapunta ng Japan from Alabel. At ngayon makakapagpadala sila ng isa na nandun na ngayon sa Manila for pre-departure.
That's nice, that's nice. Okay. Alright, so walang tanong dito sa ating mga media partners, no? Siguro ito na lang, but just to wrap this up. In celebration of the Women's Month, kasi Women's Month tayo ngayon. So, happy Women's Month.
Yeah.
Yung mga ano natin, sa babaihan natin. May mga ano ba kayo, like, support no, for women's groups, no? Can you tell us, no, on that?
Yes, so sa amin po sa ATI, we are going to air online seminar on flower arrangements, no? Exclusively for women, but you know, it's open, so hindi natin sure kung talagang women lang yung manonood, but it's specially produced for our women mga clients. And we also have programs for our God, but hindi namin nakuha yung complete detail. Pero every March po, meron po talaga kaming trainings for women.
Siyempre, i-flex natin yung ating effort mga para sa mga kababayan. Lalo na ito ay special na buwan para sa kanila. Diba?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so wala na tayong wala na mga tanong at siguro, let us just wrap this up with siguro closing message na lang galing sa inyong dalawa. Si JL na muna. JL, go ahead.
First and foremost, Kat, we would like to thank the PIA, the Philippine Information Agency, as well as our media partners. Pwede po ba pagpakan natin ang ating mga sarili? We thank you so much, and I really salute this idea of coming up with this, and for, I think, 4 years na.
Yes, 2018, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's really a very good avenue to inform the public on the various programs and services, hindi lang ng government, as well as kung ano pang mga ahensya man yan, no, na meron tayo as, para ma-inform yung public, no, sa lahat ng ating mga pinaggagawa, na valid yung mga pinaggagawa natin.
Yes, that's the purpose actually.
Yes.
Diba? We told you in the letter that we sent you.
Yes, and I really salute the efforts of the Philippine Information Agency. And we also thank you as well, no, sa ating mga media partners na pumunta dito, no. Talagang napaka-importante ng role ng media po natin in giving the public the right and quality information.
Yes, and of course SM for the venue.
Yes, and of course, yes, the very beautiful and comfortable venue ng SM City General Santos. Might as well we could partner with you in some of our programs soon, like our Agri-Talk, kasi meron kaming programs on Agri-Talk, and we can invite media partners as well to join us. No? So thank you so much on behalf of our Center Director, Sir Abdul Adriaan. Talaga gusto niya siya yung pupunta dito. Next time. Batch ko na naman ng ating pong Kapihan.
Kasi di ba natin ang cover, sabi mo, dami pa po. So, we might as well invite him for him to cover the rest of those pag-uusapan natin. Alright, thank you, JL. And of course, Miss Hannah here. Yes, go ahead.
Yes po, thank you so much again. No, we've been waiting so long na maging part ng Kapihan sa PIA. Honestly po talaga. Yes! Last year we are... Totoo po. Last year, kala namin natutuloy with the regional office, pero with some circumstances, hindi po siya natuloy. But here we are. Thank you so much sa ating mga media partners. And we also encourage you po na tulungan kami i-disseminate yung information about our programs and services. You can access all of our programs and services sa aming Facebook page, Agricultural Training Institute Region 12. And we also would like to thank SM sa magandang venue. So sa ngalan po ng aming National Director, Engineer Reverend Duter, and our Assistant Director, Ma'am Ati Rtc Xii, we would like to thank you for this opportunity, and we hope to work with you more sa iba pa nating mga endeavors, lalo na sa ating mga farmers and fisher folks. Thank you so much po.
Okay, no? Well, maraming salamat on behalf of course, our regional head, Mr. Brian Aquila. Thank you so much, no, for, for accommodating, no, sa pag-imbita namin sa inyo dito sa Kapihan Sa Pia.
Hinihintay namin talaga ito.
Hinihintay nga daw, pinukulit ako lagi ni Harlem, okay? So maraming salamat sa inyong dalawa at send our regards and pasasalamat also to your Center Director, si Director Delan. Okay. Of course, no, ang aking colleague, no, ang media partners, no, sa kanilang palaging support sa PIA, no, sa mga inisyatibo ng PIA, maraming salamat. And of course, sa aking PIA Sergeant colleagues, no, si Harlem, maraming salamat din sa kanilang active cooperation. And yan si Pompong, lagi yan siya excited o may kapihan. Okay. And of course, ang ating partner, no, ang SM City General Santos, maraming salamat for this venue, no. Without which, no, wala tayong Kapihan sa PIA. And special mention syempre sa ating partner client, kay Mr. Marty Cordero, ang Public Relations Manager ng SM City General Santos. So, on that note, no, maraming salamat and see you in the next episode of Kapihan Sa PIA. We will have photo ops bago tayo mag-say goodbye. Alright, thank you!
Here in the Agricultural Training Institute, Regional Training Center 12, we offer to citizens, farmers, fisher folks, and extension workers the quality assistance they deserve. From agricultural extension services to trainings for every walks of life, we raise the bar in innovation and environmental stewardship, committed to giving you excellent extension services beyond boundaries.